What's up, guys? It's me, xViperFC, and today, look at this. I have my Avery Media. This is my first recording, and here's my AC Milan World Revival series. So here I'm just putting my name in as my manager, Viper. I actually chose to go with Norway because I am part Norwegian, so that's the nationality my manager is. And I'm going through hairstyles here, deciding which one I kind of like. I thought that one was okay. I was like, maybe. Yeah, I'm just making here, but I did already do the jawbone and all that stuff earlier. I guess facial build. I had already done that prior, so you wouldn't have to go through all of that. And I think I ended up picking 44 like I had started out with. So yeah, we're going to go with club team lineup. We're going to go to AC Milan, and it's going to load up here. And this cutscene I actually think is kind of cool. But yeah, so I'm making a new one. It's saving. I was actually wondering if you could rename it, so every time it saves it goes Road to Revival. AC Milan Road to Revival. So yeah, there's just talking about the press conference. Here we are. And yeah, pretty much, I've always wondered why the logo is the only thing on the background. And yes, there you go. If you saw that quick snippet, there's BK Melendez, who's one of my awesome subs, probably my most active one. Shout out to you. You're awesome. And yeah, so this is pretty much, I've been waiting for this for about a week and a half now, I guess, because I've just been waiting for it. And actually, the reason I got this, I was going to get it later that day. And I actually did put Pato on the transfer list since he's on Corinthians now. And I did release one player so I could attempt to sign Balotelli, which is I'm going to type out now. So yeah, I am applying for transfer negotiations, and I just went to see my list of targets. I was thinking, maybe I should try and sign Hummels, maybe Marcelo, maybe Desain, or maybe even Lichtsteiner I was thinking of, but I couldn't really decide, and I don't think I ended up going for any of them. So I was like, you know what, let's look at the strikers. I saw Drogba there, so I was like, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and try and sign Drogba because he's a really good player. So yeah, now we're moving on. I didn't play that friendly match because, it's a friendly, it's not something super important, and we won it 3-0 anyways. So yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. And I was thinking of making some more signings, but Drogba was he's probably like the best one I can find right now. I was kind of like brain dead, and I did get when I was trying to sign players, and I just got some cleats there, which are good for kicking power. And yeah, I did get that, went through the Drogba one. The Balotelli's still going. Balotelli I've actually tried to sign before, and he's actually pretty hard to sign. So it's been a little challenging for me, but yeah, I skipped over to the 13th of August to see just what's going on, see if I got that Balotelli transfer. And Drogba has joined up with the club, but I think the Balotelli one was cancelled. It didn't go through. So yeah, there you go, just looking at him right there. 89 overall, pretty nice player. So I did swap him for Pazzini in the game plan right there. And I also was thinking, maybe Rubinho for El Shaarawy. Maybe I'll try that later. But I did end up keeping Rubinho. I was like, Kevin Prince Boateng, should I take him off? No, but I did take off Ambrosini and put on Montalivo, because Montalivo was really good. And there you go. I tried to sign Balotelli again, but I had too many players, so I had to release another guy. So I went over and released Velotti. So I went back and tried to get Balotelli again, because he is someone I really want to sign. And I also went over to Ajax and looked at an attacking midfielder named Christian Eriksen. He's very good. And then I went over and advanced the time to, I think, the 18th. Am I right? 18th? Yep. And I also, I was still thinking of signing some players at this point. I was like, I think I should still sign some players, because I don't only want to have signed one player at the end of this. But so I went out and just checked those stats to see what's going on. Advanced it to the 21st, and this game saves a lot. Like every time you advance it, it saves. It's pretty. I think the autosave feature's on. So yeah, I got a little injury there, and checking there to see if anything's done. Then I went into La Liga, and I was like, who do I want to sign from La Liga? So I was looking at Real Madrid, any players I could possibly sign. No. Looking around Malaga, maybe. I was thinking about it. And there's actually some really good players in La Liga, but I went to Atletico Madrid, and I actually looked for Adrian, so I was thinking of signing him. And then I go over to the Roma game. This is our first game of the season, but I stopped first there to see if the Balotelli signing went through or the Eriksen signing, because those are some signings I wanted to complete and hopefully get on my team. But I think the Balotelli one was the one that just stopped. And yeah, so saving again, I might take autosave off because that shows up a lot. But yeah, so we have a little match report there, 4-3-3, and it was I usually read these because, I mean, it's kind of interesting just to think about the team. But what actually came up was they like to play possession games, so I was thinking it said long ball, so I think, you know what, I might as well try it. So here we go, AC Milan versus AS Roma, San Siro. I know it says Liga Italia and I have the Serie A logo. I haven't fully patched it. I just like changed the logos of the leagues just to make it look a little better. But I still haven't patched the Premier League team. You probably saw that with Balotelli. But yeah, AC Milan versus AS Roma, and actually, like, I think the crowd noises in the game have been improved a lot since last year. And San Siro is a huge stadium, if you notice. It can fit so many people. But yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. AC Milan versus AS Roma, first game of the Serie A. Let's kick it off. Drogba's debut. Alright, so I win the ball off a corner. I get it with Montalivo. Since it's a long ball, I was like, you know what, I'm going to try this. So I played a long ball through to Drogba, 18th minute. Cuts inside, and what a finish into that top corner. Debut goal for Didier Drogba. 1-0 to AC Milan. And us, that was pretty sweet. Number 24. That was a pretty nice finish right in the corner. I have a little close-up coming up a bit. But that was a very nice finish. I mean, I made him captain too because he's such a beast player. And look at this. He's getting pushed away from the ball, and he just leans over and hits that into the corner. Very nice. So, I mean, like 19 minutes in, and we are 1-0 up. So that's pretty good. Under 20 minutes, we get a goal. And I mean, off the corner here, this was a little unlucky on my part. I mean, I didn't head it in the right area. He gets it with Parada, cuts inside with Totti, and I mean, I couldn't really do anything. Osvaldo just puts that right in the back of the net. And I was kind of pissed at this because, I mean, I had been almost dominating, but not completely. And I just had that one slip there where I headed into the wrong area and didn't head it out to the right area, up to my strikers or even one of the midfielders that was up there. But I mean, there you go, Osvaldo into. That was actually a pretty nice finish, but right into the corner. And it is 1-1 in, I think that was the 24th minute. And he gets a little short kick. He takes it quickly, gets with Marquinhos. Lamela passes it down to Taxidis. I think Taxidis, yeah, that's how you say it. And he cuts inside, and he crosses it into Totti, and no one's marking him. And right in the back of the net, 2-1. They complete the comeback. And I mean, I was pretty furious. I mean, I don't think I deserve to lose the lead, but I guess it happens. And I would not be able to come back from that. And this is the end of this episode. I know it's not super long or anything, but I wanted to keep it at a decent length so people would actually watch the whole thing. But yeah, this is goodbye. I hope you enjoyed this video. The AverMedia looks very nice, and I hope you enjoy seeing videos that aren't with the easy cap. But that is all. Goodbye, and I hope you enjoyed this first episode of AC Milan World Revival. Goodbye.